Auzubillahiminashaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the IMRAN Academy. I am discussing with you mathematics of 12th class, unit 2. The name of the unit is differentiation, and the exercise that we are doing is 2.1. In this exercise we are learning how to differentiate by ab initio method by definition. So let's start the question, and this is actually lecture 3 of the series. So this is exercise 2.1, question number 1, fourth part. 1 over x cube. So let this whole thing equals y. Now taking increment on both sides, y plus delta y equals 1 over x plus delta x cubed. Then delta y becomes 1 over x plus delta x whole cubed minus y, putting the value of y here. Now I can take the LCM. After taking the LCM, I got this one. Now I can expand this term, cubic term, by using the cubic formula. X cube plus delta x cube plus 3x square delta x plus 3x delta x square. Now after removing the parentheses, the brackets, after removing these brackets, the terms cancel, these two terms cancel out, and from the remaining terms I have taken delta x, negative delta x, as a common factor. Now I can divide by delta x on both sides, and then I can take limit. Delta x approaches to 0. So the limit delta x approaches to 0 has been taken. Delta x approaches to 0. All the terms involving delta x will become 0. The only term that remains is 3x square from numerator, and the denominator is x cube, x plus 0 whole cube. After simplification, I got the answer as this one. Okay, similarly I can apply the same method on the next question. The next question is 1 over x minus a. Let the whole thing equals y. Now taking increment on both sides, y plus delta y over 1 over x plus delta x minus a. So delta y becomes 1 over x plus delta x minus a minus y, and then replacing y with its value up here. Now I can again take the LCM. Then it will be a cross multiplication in the numerator. After taking the LCM and after removing the brackets, x term cancel out, a term cancel out, and I'm left with only delta x, negative delta x. Now after dividing by delta x on both sides, I reach to this point. Now taking limit, delta x approaches to 0, and applying limit, I got the answer, this one. And now part 6. This is the question, and I have taken this function as y. After multiplying, I got to this point. Then I have taken increment on both sides. y plus delta y equals x plus delta x whole square minus 3 times x plus delta x. After taking y to the other side, it becomes negative, or alternatively you can say I have subtracted y on both sides. Now it's time for simplification. Applying the square formula here and multiplying x plus delta x by 3, and after simplification I have taken delta x as a common factor from the remaining terms, and dividing by delta x on both sides and taking limit delta x approaches to 0, I got the answer, this one. Let's move to the next question. Again, the same technique is applied here. I've let this whole thing as y, and I've taken increment on both sides. Y plus delta y 2 over x plus delta x whole power 4. So delta y becomes this. Now I can replace the value of y, and I can take the LCM as well. Here I have used the binomial theorem, and I have actually written 1, 2, 3 terms and then dot 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 the last term. Now after multiplying the terms by 2 and simplifying, these two terms cancel out, and from the remaining terms I can take negative delta x as a common factor, and then after dividing by delta x on both sides and taking limit delta x approaches to 0, all these terms involving delta x will become 0, and in the numerator I'll get only 8x cube, and in the denominator x power 4 and x power 4. Now I can simplify this one, and then after simplification this is my final answer. And this is the next question. Again, the same technique will be applied. I have considered this function as y, and after taking increment on both sides, this is what I got, and delta y will be equal to this one minus y, and I have replaced y with this one. Again I have applied the binomial theorem on these terms. X plus 4, I have taken x plus 4 as 1 unit, and I have applied the binomial theorem, and this last term will cancel out with the first one, and from the remaining terms I have taken delta x as a common factor. After dividing by delta x on both sides and taking limit delta x approaches to 0, all the terms involving delta x will become 0, and only the first term will be my answer, and this is the answer for you. This is the next question, which is ninth part of question 1. Again, let y equals the whole function, taking increment on both sides, y plus delta y, x plus delta y, x plus delta x raised to power 3 by 2. Then delta y becomes this one, replacing y by its value up here and applying the binomial theorem again. This first term and last term cancel out, and I have taken delta x as a common factor from the remaining terms. After dividing by delta x and taking limit delta x approaches to 0, all the terms will cancel out, only the first term will remain. this happens to be our answer. That's it. All the other questions are the same. You can try the remaining one if you can, and please do like, share and subscribe the IMRAN Academy, and also hit the bell icon for more lectures notifications in the future. Till the next lecture, it's goodbye.